Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. You know what? I always say sometimes our biggest threat and sometimes our biggest enemy look like us, pretending to be one of us. Case in point is one, Janelle Monáe. She recently came out and said that they should ban and they should get rid of all male rappers and just let female rappers basically just hold the fort. Now, if you don't find anything wrong with what she says, it's something seriously wrong with you. I don't know, maybe she been listening to too much Cynthia G or something like that. But at the end of the day, she is no different from Terry Crews. You know what I'm saying? Once again, toxic femininity, divisiveness, coonery, you know what I'm saying? Aunt Salliness, bad winchness, whatever you want to call it. First of all, at the end of the day, whether we like it or not, hip-hop is a male-dominated, origin of music. Now, don't get me wrong, there have been some great female MCs that have blessed the mic, the MC Lights, the Queen Latifahs, Marvelous, the Brat, people like that. There have been quite a few, but at the end of the day, let's face the fact. Most people believe the greatest 100 MCs that ever blessed the mic happen to be male, and this is no knock on the females, because like I said, they have a lot of great female MCs. But for her to say something like that and say, well, it's because the lyrics are misogynistic, well, have she listened to some of the stuff that these female artists be talking about? About a man can't do nothing for her but, eat the box or give her his money or, stuff like that. Where they say misogynistic stuff about men, but there's never no backlash. It's never no backlash. So it's okay for women to say, toxic stuff about men in songs or whatever and on TV, and there's no backlash. But let a man say, oh, all women need to get out of rap and let this just be a man-dominated, genre of music. This man would receive criticism, all kind of backlash from women's groups, and then you would have the Captain Saberhole dudes that would basically jump on board for this nonsense. And at the end of the day, this is the problem, where you have black people all around the world since George Floyd and Breonna Taylor trying to get on page and be one unison. You got people like Janelle Monáe that's just basically working as an agent, and that's unfortunate. You always gonna have somebody that's gonna go against the grain. They always gonna have somebody, that they go to the coon Rolodex and they get on the coon phone and call somebody up, and they gonna have them, basically speak on behalf of white supremacy as, or through a black person. And Janelle Monáe decided to be one of them, and that's a shame. You got people like her that's just being divisive. I just, it's unfortunate. But then again, she trying to keep her place in Hollywood. She been doing a lot of movies and all that kind of stuff. So, her agent probably came out and said, hey, you need to say this, you need to say that. So it's just toxic what she's saying. And, it's no place for that. As black people, as black men and black women, we need to learn how to respect each other. And I laugh when I hear a lot of these, not only people on lamestream TV try to talk about this garbage, or the people on lamestream radio, but you have a lot of these YouTubers that be on that same BS too. For real. And I get tired of seeing that stuff. They really be on that BS. People got to understand what has happened to black people. It's, we can't fix a 400-year hole that we've been in like a year or two. It's going to take time. It's going to take decades. It's going to take years. But we have to start moving forward. But a lot of times people don't want to move forward. Sometimes people like the way things are. Some black women feel that they're better off, and some black men feel that they are better off being led by anybody other than black people. And I guess Janelle Monáe is one of them, along with Terry Crews. Once again, you cannot repair 400 years of damage in a year or two. It's just impossible. It's going to take decades and years and possibly centuries to reverse, you know, what happened to us. I'm sorry. It just doesn't work like that. But anyway, this your boy Town Biz. I'm out.